What is up, guys? I guess I don't need my headphones anymore. Had them there just so we could make sure we came to the end of the stream all right. So, how's everybody doing tonight? It is Monday. I hope you guys enjoyed all that exciting podcasting going on to start the stream off. We wanted to do something a little bit different, and I don't know why this is doing this. We're just gonna get rid of that. Don't even worry about it. Don't you even worry about it. So Brett's just now walking in. Look at this perfect timing.
Hey.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
We just started.
Oh,
so.
Good.
This seems live.
Oh.
Yeah, this is just Modern Magic Mondays. Me and Atticus are hanging out. Yeah, he's taking oh no, his paws going up. Taking Brett's seat. No, we recorded up the podcast in response to on Friday with Muataran or Brandon and Eminem or Chris. It's like nobody ever calls him Chris, but that's okay. And I guess the way that I'm promoting it is it's season 2 of In Response to.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
because
sure.
we did season 1, quote unquote season 1, which started in 2015, and I was going back through as I was uploading this stuff to SoundCloud and playing around with it.
Sure.
And like we talked about the banning of Splinter Twin and Summer Bloom and stuff, and went through spoilers for Origins, and talked about spoilers for Battle for Zendikar and stuff, and the rise of Eldrazi taking over the format, and then banning of and it was interesting to go back through all those. So if you want like a little bit of modern-esque history, you guys can check out the other videos, because we do have a SoundCloud stuff set up now, and that's actually down below. There's a link to it and all that stuff, or you can go to SoundCloud and just search Modern Magic Mondays, because we figured keep it consistent across the board.
I mean, it makes the most sense,
It makes
right?
the most sense.
Makes the most sense.
But we recorded up season 2 with all 4 members, because we added, originally it was set up with Brandon and I for the original stuff, and then we said, you know what, 2016 was pretty much just Brett and I doing coverage like the entire year, and I think maybe we recorded 1 show up, maybe, I don't know, maybe 2.
Oh, for In Response?
Yeah, and then I think it was like right at the beginning of the year, because it was like the Eldrazi stuff was happening, and then we just did so much coverage, and we just didn't get a chance to do very much, and so we've been sitting here talking for a while about doing podcasts and build the brand.
It's a great avenue.
It is
to go. There's a lot of people, and there's a lot of call for podcasts. Because people work, they have daytime jobs and things like that, and they there's nothing better than being able to be in a place where you can just sit, do your work, and listen to a podcast. And what better way to do your work when you're listening to the sultry voices of 4 gentlemen talking about Modern Masters and Magic in general.
That's what this most recent episode was Modern Masters 2017. We discussed kind of the spoilers and stuff like that. And my biggest thing that I'm looking forward to is for the next episode is more Brett talking.
Oh.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey, your pet wants to join the
I
stream.
know. Atticus, he is all over the place, always. So
long drives as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, we the original In Response to were like 1.5, 2-hour episodes.
Wow.
Because not only did we do talking about sets, but we had a lot of our discussion based around the modern meta and reviewing decks from the SCG Open and GPs. So that's what a big part of it, and we just basically cut that out for season 2, because we are trying to build the brand, expand out more than just modern, and so best way to do it, we feel like going forward for In Response to, is to talk about sets, talk about other formats, not just modern, because you can always get modern here on Mondays.
You sure can.
We got that for you guys.
You sure can.
But we're trying to get some more stuff going for you. Expand things out, expand everyone's horizons with Magic. I mean, this guy's going to be all about the draft, so.
I'm hoping.
So, hi guys, it's Monday. Thanks
Oh,
for
you haven't
tuning
done this
in.
yet?
I mean, I did like a brief.
Yo, what's
I did a
going
brief,
on,
like-
guys? What's up? I've been here the entire time.
Just a brief like.
Oh man, I needed to get that out.
Hi guys. We're glad you're here. It's week 8. We're almost done with this season.
Mhm.
It's been a great start to the year so far. Next week.
Oh yeah, let's just go ahead.
That's I figured.
Seems fake. It's Tuesday here. Oh.
What?
Oh, say you. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this out. We're gonna get this out of the way now. So we'll bring it up at the end next week. Next week is this rare occasion where I thought it was just gonna be Dan.
he was ready to just like throw me under the bus here.
Dan's gonna be gone. He's gonna be out of town.
So I don't know what we're gonna do about. But now.
But we're both gonna be out of town. On different trips, we're not going to be together.
No, not for this one.
So I couldn't even say, well, we'll just Periscope it, which
Ooh.
I've been thinking about.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we're both going to be out of town. But we are in talks with at Real Eminem and at Mutarn, our other two teammates here at Modern Magic Mondays, to see if maybe one of them is available to still keep the Modern coverage coming. Even though we're not going to have the invitational points. And we're not going to have us here casting coverage, but hopefully maybe some MTGO.
Yeah, that would be cool. There's some leagues, do things like that, you know.
So we'll keep you guys posted once we know more. You can follow us at Modern Mondays. Follow us here on the channel. We'll post it up. Which, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw the pulse that Twitch is now offering for the front page, but
No.
it's sick.
I haven't looked at it yet.
It's sick. Just go to your front page. Not right now.
Yeah.
Later.
We'll do that now.
Later. But you get basically anyone that you're following. If they're using the panel, like the feed, the channel feed, it'll pop up for you. So like
You'll have to show me about that.
Yeah, we'll I'll show you later. Anyway, long story short, next Monday
we will not be here.
We will not be here.
So week number 9 will be delayed a week essentially.
Yeah.
Is how we've got it planned out. But like I said, we're in talks with our other guys to bring some Magic Online coverage for that week. Monday we're seeing who can do Modern. Get some streaming up for Modern, at least for that, because it's Modern Magic Mondays. We have to have Modern. Right. And then get some other stuff going, maybe some drafts, maybe some Pauper, whatever shenanigans people decide to play throughout the rest of the week.
Here I'm going to my front page right now.
So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up about that, because I'm going to be in Boston, up in PAX, leaving Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Train leaves at 3 a.m.
Oh, boy.
Just trying to take that train, sleep a little bit.
Sure.
Wake up, have all day Sunday to wander around Boston.
Friday.
No, because we're getting 3 a.m. Thursday, but we're leaving like Wednesday night. Like we're getting to the train station. We're driving over to Leesburg like midnight or so, and then my brother's gonna drive us to the train station. And our train leaves at 3. We'll get in to Boston around 11, 12 o'clock Thursday morning. And then we'll have all day Thursday. And then PAX is Friday, so, we're not going to, So, and this guy's going to be on the West Coast.
I am.
Living in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's cool, too. But we have some coverage for you guys tonight. Because, like I said, it's week 8. We have 4 exciting matches for you this evening. It's been fluctuating this season between 4 and 5, depending on how the week's gone. I know it's been some busier weeks, some less so, but guaranteed 4 rounds of coverage each and every week here for Modern Magic Mondays. So before we get into the matches and stuff, there's some thank yous and stuff that we need to go through, because all of our viewers are awesome, of course. So big thank you to all of you guys watching, whether you're watching us live or watching us from the VODs. Appreciate it. You guys having continued support for this makes a big difference for us. But there's a couple people in particular, because we do have our patron donors out there that are helping to make stuff as awesome as possible each and every month, donating consistently. We have 2 people at the high enough backer level to get a personal sponsorship on camera each and every week. Of course, that is Trip over at Comic Kung Fu, and the Real Eminem, one of our partners now over here, and he is at Corkscrew Tavern. So if you're looking for some delicious food, head over there. They have amazing ribs, by the way. Have you had the ribs yet?
No.
Oh, they're so good. I had some ribs over the weekend, and they were not good. Somewhere in Leesburg, and I was like, oh, we'll try something new. Barbecue place? Yeah. Nope. Was not a fan. So I need to try to get me some ribs before I go up to Boston. Head over to Cork Street. So yeah, we've got that going on. Of course, our 2 main personal sponsorships going on there. We do have 2 other fellows out there helping us out. I'm blowing up. Helping us out, not at the high enough backer level to get the personal sponsorship, but still able to help donate each and every month there. So we've got Matthew Manson there saying, "You guys are awesome. Here's $5. Appreciate it. Keep up the awesome modern coverage," kind of thing. Chris Carosa, our season 3 champion. He's at the battle tier, which is $10 a month. We owe him some Magic Online whenever we get a chance.
I was gonna say, we keep saying that.
I know. Maybe we can get him and suck him into the draft or something like that. Try to get as many people we can. Just, hey, come draft with us. You know. So yeah, that's what's going on with our patron guys. So, wait, you run your own tournament? Sort of. So essentially, what this is set up for is we've been doing this for a year now, but we break it up to 10-week seasons, and we gather up everyone's points at the end of the night. So, like, for example, we have 4 rounds tonight, right? So that means the most points someone can get is 12 points.
Yes.
And that gets added up to your total. We keep track of it every single week. At the end of the 10-week season, whoever has the most points among our top 8 players gets to go into a special invitational where they get to battle it out for extra money there. So, a little exciting stuff, and we do interviews and stuff like that with those top 8 players. Can kind of show some highlight, because we do have a very skilled player base at Comic Kung Fu, at least for extended formats, modern, legacy, things like that. I mean, for the most part, our players are just very good, so when they play standard, they do well in standard too.
They do.
So, I mean, we had some of our people from the shop go to the team event, and they went X-3, and they lost to the semifinalist team, the finalist team, and then Patrick Sullivan's team.
Yeah,
and those are the only 3 losses that they got.
Can't beat that.
Yeah. So, so that's what we do here, Modern Magic Mondays. Again, every single week, some exciting modern coverage. So, why don't you talk about our lovely, just regular donors helping us out, just supporting us by getting us play mats, dice, camera, stickers, which we do have giveaways for stickers at the end of the night.
So, so these guys right here.
Look at this. It's just a sticker.
It's amazing. I just make it appear. But no, seriously, we have people that have, they don't donate at the patron level, but just like Nan said, they've helped us with these donations, get us a new camera.
Yes.
The playmat that you guys will see, that you may have seen, the stickers, the dice, the t-shirts, we actually had someone donate an entire, between the shop, donate an entire setup to make the camera quality 100 times better. So we always like to give them a shout out, at the beginning and at the end of the stream. So to Drewski Brew, the #1 dude, thank you so much. We got Atticus, the mystery donor. We've got Tatradamus. We've got Lilo Goyf. We got Nate Hop 34. We got Burgleton. We got Stormdust 07. We got Badger 934. Strog Smash. Weeaboo Wet Dream. We got Hellshock, B-Sate, Antoine 707, ICG, which is Brian Epper over at Incredible Cards and Games in Front Will.
Yep.
And then to end everything out, we have my agent, who is still trying to get me to sing, which is not going to happen. But that sucks.
Lost a milkshake run.
But thank you guys so much. Seriously, from you guys watching at home to the people that are donating the dollars to us to keep this dream alive. 2017's #Build the Brand. We're doing lots of big things, so definitely keep your peepers here.
Yeah.
Because we are going to be bringing you podcasts.
Magic Online.
It's going to be
other
great.
projects. So.
But let's just jump right into round 1.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh no.
He says, "Oh no."
Are you for real right now?
All right, so hey, we've got a deck that you're gonna see when you go to a tournament. Consistent, powerful in the meta right now.
It's got to be tier at least 1.5. Oh, John, tier 1.
I was gonna be really trolling, and then I decided, no, I'll be consistent and just, thank you.
Yeah.
The Seiyu fan.
No, the Seiyu fan. Thank
Appreciate
you so much,
the follow.
Dude.
Glad you're liking stuff here. So Yund him in the face. you know, Jund to mount, all that kind of good stuff. When did he build Jund? Well, actually, Dwayne, I believe, is borrowing Strong Smash deck for this week.
I believe so.
So, fun fact, trying it out, seeing if he likes the feel of the Jund.
Well, so if you guys are, curious, Jund's basically like, green, red, black, good stuff, right?
Essentially, yes.
But it all synergizes so well. You've got cards like Inquisition of Kozilek, Thoughtseize, Fatal Push now. I believe there's also probably some list running Terminate, Lightning Bolt, Tarmogoyf, Liliana of the Veil. I mean, you say these cards, and these are like modern powerhouses in the format, but now we've just mashed them together. Black, red, green, rare binder.
Yes, that's, like the other push away from like Abzan is it also runs the now I just blanked on it. The red green manland that gets
the Raging Ravine.
Thank you.
Yes.
See, Raging Ravine is one of the big draws to it as well. Some lists run Huntmaster of the Fells. Some lists run Pian Kiro.
Yeah.
Just kind of depends. But yeah, it really is just kind of Olivia. It's really just a rock deck. You're splashing red for the lightning bolts in there, the terminates, and those few other sprinklings there. So very powerful. Some people have tweaked their Jund decks to go for Death Shadow. This is not that. It's just kind of the old tried and true classic style.
Yep. Classic.
Zombie Infestation.
All right, so I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be able to name like maybe one of the cards in this deck.
I bet you could probably name a lot of the cards in this deck.
Islands.
Island. Good.
Islands.
What else?
I think Treasure Hunt.
Yep.
Is the card. So Zombie Hunt, I guess, is the real
Zombie
name.
Infestation is the enchantment.
Okay, so
Treasure Hunt is the card that helps you find that.
So let me
another.
Let me go ahead and just break this down for you guys.
All right,
this is what Ryan's gonna do. He's gonna play lands until he can play a Treasure Hunt. If he doesn't have the Zombie Infestation, he's gonna find the Zombie Infestation. He's gonna play. Ooh, what's that land called? There's a land he has to play too, right?
It's like essentially a scry land. But you look at the top, Halmer Depths, I think.
Well, yeah, there's that, but there's also it's the limited, unlimited hand size.
Oh gosh,
Yep.
Caps per colorless.
Yep, you guys will see it, I'm sure.
It'll come to me.
Yep.
I see the art.
Yep.
It's right there.
It's pretty art. I can tell you that.
Yeah. So he runs a land that lets him have basically no limit to his hand. So Gummy Bears.
Gummy Bears. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and just slam the advantage bar purely in Dwayne's favor right now.
Yeah. So here's
okay. Like before we even start, we have perfect information. We know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Dwayne's playing Jund. Okay.
Yeah.
It's dudes, it's removal, it's direct damage, it's everything you want to be doing. It's discard. Liliana, Inquisition of Kozilek.
The discard is crucial here because if you can actually start things out and strip away the cards. The tower!
Yes, Reliquary Tower. Thank you so much. If you guys are curious at any time, if there's a card that you've seen that you don't know the answer to, you want the Oracle text. Exclamation point card, and then the name of the card gets you all that information. Thank you so much, Texas.
All right. Well, we talked a little bit about Zombie Infestation, at least, that it generates guys and stuff like that. But it's an enchantment for colorless and a black.
Discard lands. Get 2/2 zombies.
Well, I think it's just discard a card. I don't know if it's necessarily a land, but it runs all the lands because the
you're trying to rationalize it right now.
Okay, Treasure Hunt lets you draw cards until you draw a non-land card. So you fill your hand full of lands that you just ship away to Zombie Infestation.
So it looks like that's the Halmar Depths? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
Discard 2 cards, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. So you basically say, all right, turn 1, I'm going to look at my top couple cards. Cool. See if I'm in a good spot. All right, sweet. Now I can pass over to you.
Yeah, so Dwayne's in 19. Looks like that's going to be a Black Cliffs. Here is
Confidant.
Bob.
Good old Bob.
Good old Bob, a.k.a. Dark Confidant. It's going to be potentially taking some damage.
If you guys were here before the coverage started, you would have seen Bob on camera because that was the image that the Real M&M used for the podcast. And
zombie.
Boom. Turn 2. Zombie Infestation.
Oh.
Ooh, he says, I'll take 2.
Wow.
And then I'm going to try to kill off your Zombie Infestation.
What a rip. Right off the top. Here's the answer. I mean, you have to get aware of it right now, right? Like, you cannot... See, because things can happen.
Things could happen. So, all right, here's the tough thing, too. Because if he goes, all right, I'm going to move to combat.
Here's 2 damage.
He can say, you know what? Either I'm fine with that, or I'll
discard
2 lands, and now I've got a 2/2 blocker to kill that off.
But the thing, the interesting thing, and it's really neat, the interaction with Dark Confidant, because as an opponent facing down a Dark Confidant, you're like, well, I mean, yeah, sure, he gets to draw 2 cards, right?
Yeah.
Or he or she gets to draw 2 cards. However, Bob can actually do some work.
Here's 1 zombie.
Yep.
And here's 2 zombies now.
And Ryan's going to cash in on his Zombie Infestation before he loses it. Here's 2 zombies that are going to be 2/2s. And here is a treasure hunt.
So he's going to basically reveal the top cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land card. All those get added to your hand.
There's the Reliquary Tower. There's the Evolving Wilds. Here's some lands. Here's some more lands.
Oh.
Here's a treasure hunt.
So he revealed 1 too many.
Yeah.
Now we're getting the judge ruling, hey, I revealed 1 too many off of this card. Put it on the bottom. All right. Your opponent knows what it is. Cool. All right, here's
the Reliquary Tower. Now we're in business.
Yeah. Now that is in the graveyard.
Yep, that is not a permanent.
And he says, okay, I'll swing in 4 with my 2/2 zombies. Ooh, there's a freebie.
Shows a land. Draw.
Kind of where you want to be.
Oh, got a Huntmaster. Wow. Okay.
Huntmaster is a pretty sweet card, and a lot of the junglists do run him because he gains some life. He also can generate guys. You know, that's a pretty good card advantage in that regard. How can you play that deck without token? That's a really good question. Then again, Ryan basically 2 minutes before the tournament was like, I'm gonna play this now.
Yeah, I mean I think it's one of those decks you just kind of sleeve up.
And it was also by using dice. It's also me being forgetful because I keep meaning to do that because I have a shoebox full of tokens, and I keep meaning to grab some commonly used ones, and just keep them over at the stream area, or at least bring them with me when we do the streaming. But I constantly am forgetting.
Okay. But to be fair,
if you're playing the deck, you should have the tokens.
No. Let's pull the chat. Besides Kalidas,
how often
are you spawning 2/2 zombies in Modern?
True. Yeah, this is not.
Zombie Infestation.
Zombie Infestation, the deck itself is not something that if you go to an open, oh, look at that, there's a zombie. If you go to an open, if you go to
here's a
classic even, you're not going to see very many. Isn't there a fancy foils? There are, actually. I don't have any. I need to get some of those.
How about New Liliana, Brett? Okay, all right. See, that's what I'm saying. Let's get some discussion in chat. New Liliana.
Ah, yeah, there you go.
Liliana, the last
challenge accepted.
Let's do it.
Oh, here's our Goyf, and using that sweet Tarmogoyf dice.
Check out that Tarmogoyf die.
Big thanks to Kyle for picking that up for us.
New Liliana, I'll give you that.
I need to get at least 1 Liliana, the Last Hope, because
looks like a zombie infestation.
She would. Oh, nice.
Here we go.
She's actually going to do really well in the deck that I've got.
I'm playing Vile Zombies tomorrow. Please to pair against me, Brett. Round 1. I would be glad to. So here's 4 more damage. Potentially.
And terminate 1.
Yep.
block the other.
Yeah. Show me a Maelstrom Pulse.
That's another thing.
Love Maelstrom Pulse. Hey, Dark Confidant gets
2
revealed
more.
off Dark Confidant.
Oh, nice guy. Taxes for days. You have to decide what I'm going to play tomorrow. I really like the deck that I played last week, but I don't know if I want to use it again because I don't like. I'm borrowing TJ's Arcbounds, and I don't want to get so like, oh man, I really enjoyed this deck, and have to spend $150 on Arcbound Ravagers.
Why not, dude? I'm looking at a Crucible Worlds right here.
Yeah, I know.
Clearly, you have the money.
That's
What are you worried about?
Because I'm going to PAX, and I'm going to spend a lot of money at PAX.
All right, well,
That's
just
why.
buy your Arcbounds at PAX. They gotta be cheaper, right?
I don't know. I'm probably going to buy lots of board games and stuff like that.
Sure. Gotcha. Quote unquote board games, aka Arcbound Ravagers, bringing the team.
Maybe I'll put together Mardu box.
Sure, why not? Go ahead. Why not? Don't go to PAX, just buy PAX.
Nice.
Dark Lord, nice.
No, I already got stuff coming for Modern Masters. I think I'm
Yeah.
I'm at the quota for March, I think.
Oh. Yeah. Here's another zombie. Here's another zombie. Here's another zombie.
I'll buy some stuff. I'll do some drafting.
Here's
so,
some
you know,
zombies.
I guess I can't say I'm at the
Here's some
quota
other
for March.
zombies.
Boom, boom, boom. So again, that's not
Plausible deniability.
That is not
That's all this is, by the way.
This
I
is
just
not
want you to know. 8,
plus 1
9.
counters. This is the amount of zombies.
Yes.
So he's basically saying, cool, in the end step, I'm going to do all this.
Yeah.
And if you don't have Maelstrom Pulse, you
well,
did.
Well, Maelstrom Pulse is sorcery speed.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, this is more than lethal. He has, removal spells to get rid of some of the damage, but that's 18 damage.
Yep. Yeah, I think I met my quota for March buying in February.
And Dwayne says, yeah, that's it's gotten out of hand pretty quickly.
All right, so game 1.
Glad we did this.
Zombie Infestation, guys.
Zombie Infestation is gonna take a win off of Jund.
Jund him in the face.
I'm sure I'm sure Dwayne's sideboard is just tooled for this matchup.
Oh, without a doubt.
Oh.
So
I'm taking Ryan.
I figured you would enjoy this one.
Yeah. All right, so Ryan he's rocking 1 Lightning Storm and 1 Ulamog the Infinite Gyre. So I'm gonna go ahead and get and 13
Yeah, I was like, you forgot the most important part. How is he gonna cast this Lightning Storm?
It's all right. He's got it right there.
So this is his way of saying, oh, some people might run Pithing Needle or something.
Sure.
And they'll target my Zombie Infestation.
Yeah.
This just gives me an extra way to kill you.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. Nice guy.
Yeah, what about on Dwayne's side?
Dwayne.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got 1 Crumble, 3 Fulminator Mage, 1 Damnation, 1 Liliana Last Hope, 1 Knight of Souls Betrayal, 1 Thragtusk, 3 Kitchen Finks, 1 Griffin Lavamancer, 1 Ancient Grudge, 1 Collective Brutality, 1 Jund Charm. Interesting enough, he does have a lot of stuff that he could bring in.
He does.
I like Knight of Soul Betrayal, actually. So all those zombies that you're making are now 1/1s instead of 2/2s.
Sure.
So that's pretty nice. Damnation. Not bad, too. If you're going to be filling up your board with zombies, that's pretty good. He has pretty much all of his discard effects in his main deck already. I'm trying to remember all the modes on Jund Charm because graveyard, 2 damage to each creature. Okay, Jund Charm could be actually beneficial bringing that in, because that basically is like Pyroclasm essentially. So I don't mind him bringing that in. Collective Brutality. The thing about Collective Brutality is only works against instant and sorceries. And as it stands in Ryan's main deck, there are 4 sorceries and 4 enchantments.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it.
So, post board, we see there's a lightning storm. But so, collective brutality, not really the best. I mean, you can make the argument, okay, you can kill off one of the zombies, you can gain some life, you know, drain him for 2 kind of thing. Yeah, okay, him and Ha about it. Like, if you have some dead cards and you feel that is where you want to go, sure. But that's not really where you want to go.
So this is just the big dumb dude.
Who?
Ulamog.
Oh, yeah. Pretty much, what Eldrazi is not a big dumb dude.
Well, right. But like, Ulamog later on in the future,
So
he's got a little bit more utility,
yes.
right?
Now, this is... I talked to Ryan about it, and he's like, yeah, this is my anti-mill. If I'm playing against mill, I bring it in.
Sure.
Because
we're playing so many mill
There's so
decks
many mill
here,
decks
yeah.
running around.
Yeah.
So, yeah, gotta sit there and worry about that. So we're getting things sided up, getting ready to go here. And that's one of the things that we do like to provide to you guys for Modern Magic Mondays is sideboard tech. Figuring out what they're going on. And I actually, one thing that I would like to do for this season, not sure if we're going to have a chance to, I would like to try to...
You know we're on week 8, right?
I know.
Okay. No, go ahead. That's
I
fine.
would like to ask all the players that make top 8 to at least provide a deck list of the deck that they use the most for this season.
Mm.
If possible, maybe get a couple of deck techs from those players, but not. I you know, that's the thing, because it is week 8, and maybe we probably should have started this like week 5.
Yeah.
But you know, I like to. It would be nice to have at least more stuff from the top 8 players.
I agree.
What would also be nice,
So keep that in mind.
is if we could get Julia to stop going to school and progressing her life, that she could sit here and do all these interviews and deck techs for us.
Could you tell me what deck I used the most this season? Have you been keeping track? Because
I sure haven't.
You're right.
You right.
Nan, all right. So here's the thing. Let's go ahead and get that out here while we're shuffling up. Nan's a dreamer. All
okay.
right?
Yeah. The things that
Nan's a dreamer, and he needs people to bring him back to reality. So if chat can do that for me, I would be really thankful.
So here's basically what it is. I'm the idea guy. I just throw out ideas. More than half of them are not going to be possible or plausible. But I just like to throw... Yeah, I basically just throwing darts at a board right now. And maybe one of them is going to get bullseye, and we'll be like, yeah, podcasting, let's do that. Modern coverage. Yeah, okay, yep. You know what?
Uh-huh.
That one seems like we can do that.
Yeah.
It's week 8. We can, and we're not even here next week. There's no way we're going to do this.
Well, I mean, if you want to be, you know, tough guy Dan Johnson, you know, next week when you're capturing all that content alone, since I will not be there.
Yep.
You can force that any way you wish.
Oh. Laying down the law.
Yeah.
It's week 9. Here's a deck list. Write down your deck. I'll even provide the deck list for you guys. Nice guy Nan, right? I got you covered.
He's got like a bunch of dirty ones sitting right here.
They're not dirty. They're just folded up. It's the nice Star City ones that I like to use. Actually, there's even more down here. Because when I go to events, I like to take their deck list. You never know when you're going to need to write down a deck list, right? All those events that you need to go to. All right, so game 2 is getting ready to get started, guys. So this is something that happens when you go to events. You're playing like a tier 1, tier 2 deck. And you get faced against pure jank.
Mm-hmm.
You know, fringes at the fringe, let's say. Sitting down from your opponent, and round 1, they kill you with zombies from Zombie Infestation. How you feeling going into game number 2 here?
Well, you would be funny to mention that, because that sounds like all of the tournaments I go to. So I'm very familiar with
this feeling, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely.
You're not feeling pretty good. You're not feeling strong.
Yeah, I feel like that's not a good start to your tournament. Like if you're sitting there going, all right, round 1, trying out something different. I'm really ready to go. Gonna try jumping people in the face. It's really popular right now. Really strong. Should be great. And then it's like, hey, guess what? There's only 8 cards in my deck that aren't lands. Let's go.
Yep, got there.
Got there. Here's all these zombies swinging for 18 damage. Oh, you only have 10 life? Too bad. Hey, I'd like to take a look at the top of the cards. Look at those islands there. And a swamp. And he moves the swamp up top. Rearrange those to any order. Oh, I still typed it in but didn't update it. Whoops. Sweet swamp.
No Tarmogoyf.
No.
But he's got a Terminate ready. Or Bolt.
Oh.
Zombie Infestation.
Ready to go.
Yes.
I guess
Here's a Dark Confidant.
He could kill somebody on turn 4 if he gets a crazy draw.
Who's that?
Ryan.
Oh, no. Here's the tower.
Use these two.
Engine.
Here, I'm going to reveal the top cards from the top of my library until I reveal a non-land card.
We're hunting for treasure.
Oh,
I saw a mountain.
Lightning Storm in there. All right. I didn't count how many there were. But with that second... That mean... Okay, so... What was that? Freebie? Cool.
Yep. Bob's a nice guy.
Oh, he played Ghost Quarter.
Oh, my.
Ooh.
So my guess is he's probably sitting on a handful of green cards.
Because that's what would happen to you.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, all right, I got Dark
Man,
Confidant.
yeah.
This seems like a fine hand.
Yeah.
You know what? I can get by with this. Even though I don't have green, I'll draw into it. Dark
Yeah.
Confidant will help me get
No
there.
worry. No worries. Man, this Abrupt Decay I have looks great. Here's a Fulminator.
Oh, okay.
Mage.
Opted for the Fulminators.
All right. So, basically, did he have another Reliquary Tower in hand? I think he did.
I think he drew one, and he drew another island.
Okay.
So even if he goes, oh, I'll catch you off of islands. No. Not going to work.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he had he thought he had fetched a forest.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Actually, like, they do look very similar.
Mm-hmm.
So, I can understand that.
The huge skull didn't give it away.
I mean, I guess if you just look at the top part, though, right?
Yeah.
Or just the picture,
Yeah.
you know? I don't know.
Not
the word swamp at the top.
Here's a bunch of zombies. Just unloads his hand and gets 7 zombies.
All right, so we can't kill him turn 4. But that could have potentially have happened. So I would like to draw more cards, please. I would attack with everything.
Yep, here comes 14.
Dark Confidant has got to get in the way of those.
Well, so here's the deal. Like, it's either Dark Confidant gets in the way, stops 2 damage, and dies, or Dark Confidant's gonna flip something big.
Yeah, that's what it's like.
Okay, like so. Wait.
Nope.
Wait.
Nope.
Wait.
None of that is happening.
Wait. Yep, we're good. There we go.
All right, you're gonna take 12.
Plays another treasure hunt.
Yep, I'm gonna reveal 1, 2, 3. Only 3 that time.
I'm looking for a Maelstrom Pulse.
Did he get another island? I don't know if he did. Because if he did, then he can cast it again.
Come on. Here's a Tarmogoyf. Takes 2 damage. Can't cast that Tarmogoyf.
I was really hoping for a Huntmaster off the top. Off a bomb. Really just drive it home there.
Yeah.
So if you need a green here, like, he could have easily have floated.
I mean, I wouldn't have scoffed at that swamp going away.
I don't...
Because he has a black cleave in hand.
Ryan failed to find, though. He could have gotten another land here.
He could have. Not sure why he didn't.
Yeah. Oh.
I guess he's relying on the back of the 14 damage he's providing.
Yeah.
I almost said 14 zombies. That wouldn't be correct. He does have Terminate in hand, which is going to be great for one.
Yes. That'll help him immensely.
It's going to do wonders for one zombie.
Mm-hmm.
But this other 6, I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what we got here.
Pass is back. Maybe he doesn't attack. Nope.
Shrug?
Here's...
Oh!
He did have it!
Was that 2?
Okay. Alright. So, okay.
Oh, that was Jun Charm. Oh, Jun Charm and Maelstrom Pulse. Oh.
Okay, so, but here's the deal. I go back to the Ghost Quarter.
Float a
black.
Yep.
Blow up your swamp. Go get the forest. You had Black Cleave in hand on that turn.
Yeah.
Play Black Cleave. And now you can cast your Maelstrom Pulse.
Definitely something that not a lot of players think about is ghost quartering themselves. I think the more you play with a specific deck, the more likely you are... Yeah, the more likely you are to do it to yourself. But I think maybe newer players or players that aren't as familiar with the deck might be less likely. And they're so used to, like, oh no, Ghost Quarter is going to be for my opponent. That's what it's there for, but I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
zombies. I mean, that was a game that definitely slipped through Dwayne's fingers. With the 2 cards he had in his hand, Jun Charm and Maelstrom Pulse, he should have cleaned that up and stabilized.
I think so. And, I mean, I guess you can make the argument, yes, the zombie infestation's still there, but he only had 4 cards in hand.
Yeah.
And no engine to ramp back up at the time.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. You live, you learn.
Yeah, that's the thing.
The zombie infestation is one of those fringe decks.
Fringiest of the fringe.
You know, that really preys upon the tier 1 decks.
It's going to be a deck that you might see that one guy running it at the opens or the classics or something like that in your area.
Yeah, you're gonna sneak a couple wins.
It's gonna be just that one guy.
Yeah.
And you'll know who he is.
You're gonna talk about that guy the rest of the day. He's gonna set the tone, or she. I'm sorry. They're gonna set the tone for the rest of your day if you run into him.
Yes.
Because there's like, oh, that zombie infestation player.
There he is.
You
see him, that scumbag.
Yeah, that guy right there. He just wrecked my day. Yo, Booty Hole Patrol. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the follow.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, don't put stuff in your sideboard to deal with it.
Yeah, like that's the thing. You weren't prepared. That's not your fault. You're prepared for the metagame as a whole.
Now, Pithing Needle is a super good card.
Sure.
And goes in every sideboard pretty much. Costs 1. It's an artifact. Simple and easy. Shuts down Zombie Infestation.
It does.
Because it is an activated ability. Fun fact. Also, shuts down Lightning Storm.
It does.
Fun fact. So, let's look at our points.
Sure.
Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Hey, look at this.
Half of our players with 3.
And half of them trying to get some points here.
And I know what you guys are thinking. Brett, there's less 3s than there are 0s. No, I don't keep track of our points, but we are there.
We are there. crushing nerds' hopes and dreams trying to climb up that ladder.
Yeah, I think you crushed mine. So I'm on the half with 0.
Did I? Oh,
in this round.
Did we battle?
Oh, we did.
Oh. I crushed a lot of people's hopes and dreams last week with my deck. Just gonna throw it out there. My deck was a lot of fun. So, say it isn't so. I know he said he was gonna miss this week, but I think he'll be here the last couple. I'm not 100% sure though, but I know he had to miss this one, so opens things up a little bit. So let's check out round 2, guys.
Sure.